Adam Bierman, Princeton TV, back with, I like EdQuest better than Stuart Nachbar. It's a better rock and roll name. I talked to you earlier, and you said that online college is not the panacea for the masses. What trends do you see coming on? I was reading the New York Times that the big thing they're running now is college. It gives you the biggest bang for the buck and everything. But start with online schools. Where do you see that is going?
Well, I think online works if you've already gone to college and you're used to studying. You're used to making a plan in your head how you'll keep up with the material and how you manage your time. When you send a 17, 18-year-old from high school to college and they haven't had much advanced placement, maybe most kids will not go into college with more than maybe 3 or 4 AP courses, and those are taught by high school teachers. It's a transition. I mean, you're talking about classes like you go from maybe 25, 30 kids in a class to 300, 400 in a lecture, where you got 1 or 2 exams with everything on the line. You don't see the professor every day. The material goes faster. If you're taking classes that require you to write, you will do more writing than you ever did in a high school class. The workload goes up so much that you have to be prepared for that. And if you're in a situation online at home where you're here, well, I can go to college in my pajamas, that you're not being forced to develop the kind of discipline that'll have you succeed for 4 years.
So you don't see that. You don't see that as being the big trend for everyone.
I think it'll work fine for adult learners, people who are already working, who have some college education, who have some determination, who've got some life experience ahead of them. And there are colleges like Western Governors University, which is around the country, where they give credit for competencies. Like, let's say you want to be a police officer and study criminal justice. If you were a military police officer serving in the military, some of the military experience might be credited towards your degree. Now, those are terrific things for experienced people who have worked, and they have adult experiences. They've worked with groups, they've worked with other adults, they've been in the criminal justice situations. You're dealing with someone who committed a crime or is suspected of committing a crime. Those experiences bring some value. A 17-year-old coming into college doesn't have those. I think online is also becoming more valuable for graduate degrees. Someone who's going to work, who wants to continue their education, doesn't want to quit their job. An online degree has some value. One warning, though, is that online from a public university and online from a private university, in many cases, degree programs, for example, business, the education isn't that different. But the education at the public institution or the non-for-profit university is less expensive. The upside with a for-profit is often they will have more graduations throughout a year, they'll have more scheduling, but they'll have fewer courses and less of a selection of them.
Well, I want to thank you. It's been an amazing short tutorial on what's going on and your up-to-date knowledge. I mean, real-time, real information. And if people do want to contact you, what's the best contact information?
Well, you can come to the website. It's at educatedquest.com. You can certainly call me. My number is 609-406-0062, and I'll get right back to you. There are forms on the site if you want to have me come and speak, or you want to have a session with me. We can do that, or become a friend of Ed.
Well, thank you, Stuart Nachbar, a.k.a. EdQuest, and this has been Adam Bierman for Princeton TV.